know it's hard to believe that something good can come from something bad, because honestly, that's not always the case. But when I look back at the last few years, I realized that most of the best things that ever happened to me were born from unexpected turns, and many of which I didn't plan for or even want at the time. I only started my own clothing brand because I dropped out of my first college, and maybe I only had the courage to do that because the pandemic gave me time to think and to start a new chapter. I only did my exchange program to study fashion in Italy because I couldn't afford the fashion college I wanted so badly in São Paulo. At the time, my parents couldn't handle the costs, and if they had tried to make it happen, maybe they wouldn't have been able to help me live that experience in Italy, one that completely changed my life. And yeah, for years I tried to make that exchange and nothing worked out. But when it finally did, everything just flowed. I found a roommate very quickly, made amazing friends. It felt like all the pieces of the puzzle suddenly fit together. Even my fiancé. I only met him because his mom forced him to go to a school he didn't want to go to. If he had gone to another one, we probably would have never met. And then we wouldn't be together for almost 9 years now. Wouldn't have traveled to Japan and so many other places, or started our travel channel here on YouTube. Recently, I closed my clothing brand, another thing that wasn't part of my plan earlier this year, but that already opened space for new experience, like working with fashion production, something I studied at Marangoni in Italy and truly fell in love with. And I know this is just the beginning. I think I want to record this video to remind you, and even myself, that when one door closes, many others open. And that goes for everything in life. Work, relationships, friendships. Sometimes we get so attached to what ended that we can't see all the new possibilities waiting for us. Ending a chapter is not easy. There's usually a lot of emotion involved. And those first weeks or months can feel terrible. But allow yourself to start a new one, to create a new road, to walk a new path. Not by erasing what happened, but by honoring it. Because every season of our lives has its value. And it all happens to teach us something. And that's how it will always be. That's the beauty of life. In a video of a university speech by an American actor that I will never forget. He said something like, you are gonna go out there and things are inevitably not gonna go as planned. And that's when the plot of your movie starts to get interesting. Because really, what gives life to the movie is not the perfect life of the main character. It's the challenge they go through and the lessons they learn along the way, the ones that make them evolve. Right now, I'm starting a new chapter, facing new challenges, and to be honest, some days are amazing. I can feel things moving forward, new doors opening, but on other days, everything feels impossible. And I think that's just part of it. It's normal to feel all of that. And even when everything seems to be going right, there's always something to worry about. At the moment, one of my biggest challenges has been learning English, because I decided that in this new chapter, Luisa is finally going to overcome that barrier. I love traveling. I even started a travel channel with my fiancé, and I want to be able to meet and talk to people from all over the world without needing someone to translate for me. So even though it might seem like a small change, the power behind it's huge. Comment below if you are also starting a new chapter in your life, and tell me what challenge you are facing. This is my second video in English, and I really hope to get better with each one. If you want to watch the first video on my journey to fluency, you can click right here. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!